Takže nazdar lidi, ahoj. Já vás vítám na mém kanále a zároveň taky při dalším streamu na hru Alan Wake. No, asi to nebudeme obkecávat a podíváme se na to.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and is what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Je tam.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone.
Epizoda 1 noční můra.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stand my feet.
A ta se mi to, anebo ten zvuk je docela dost potichu. A já to mám naplno, ale... Zpět. Zvuk plochy, trošku přidáme. Zvuk plochy přidáme a uvidíme, jak vám to půjde teďko. Podívej se do světla, jako ovládání kameru složíš. Teď mi zase nenahrává mikrofon, tak co je? Co je tu s tím za problém? Plochy, mikrofon. Už by to mělo fungovat, ne? Podržím tlačítka Shift, budeš sprintovat. Tak co je?
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me
Viděl
there.
jsem, že tam na mě někde čeká. No, necháme to zatím tak a uvidíme. No jak?
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Jo, já jsem ten začátek už zkoušel hrát, takže... Tady byla termoska, tak jsem si chtěl vzít, ale to se asi započítalo. A náš přijetý kamarád. Takže je to
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. There would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
Dobrá, přiznám někam. Nebo se ti fakt budu bát. Tak jdeme dále. Myslím. Tam už potřebujeme. My potřebujeme.
You missed your deadline.
Nepřátelským útokům se může vyhnout. Provedeš se současným způsobem shift. Jak zkus to znova, já už se vyhnu. Dobrá práce, to úspěšně uniklo před nasleduje krásná. Tady je fajn, že je to v češtině, takže vám to nemusím překládat. Pro mě je to jednou. A ne, to nemusím.
Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
Ty kámoš. Tak to je tvoj. Proč musel umřít?
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Ten typ má... Ale televize s bokem. Vždyť se vždycky říká, nechoď za světlem. Tak si kokos. Zůstaň na bezpečném místě, dokud se zcela neuzdravíš. Aha, světlo mě zviduje.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been, to its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
Jo.
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing.
Ale kdo si?
This way. There's no time.
No dobře, dobře.
The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Bůh je kámoš, dal mi baterku.
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Celkem dlouho trvá.
Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your
Stále tvůj
enemy.
nepřítel.
Here, take the gun.
Musí revolver. OK.
Pick up the revolver.
Aha. Beru akorát náboj. No tak mi ho dej. Máš tu a vystřelím.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Ty jsi zklamáš. Mě tady necháš.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Zhruba jednou to řve, jednou to nejde slyšet. Co jo? Jestli není světla, protivníka oslepíš a rychleji rozeženeš temnotu. A chci víc nábojů. Okay.
This isn't bridge.
Tak gostuje. Zařít, potom za... Já potřebuji světlo, 3 životy. Jo, fakt mi to doplňuje životy, hihi. Signální pistolí. Světlička.
Just like.
No, tady zabije víc nás. Jo, si nechat. Nejhorší čas. To pastu. Kde jsi?
I can keep this up forever.
peasy. There is nothing problem.
He's here.
Kdo je tady?
Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
We are here. Kde? Řekni mi kde, posle. Welcome to Brain Walk. Okay. Tak jsme někam dorazili.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I can get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Okay.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you've been relaxed and recharged. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay,
What
Al.
have we
I'll
been?
call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Yeah.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Jste bozdí z autem. A pust přijde.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cut up from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
To je úchylný.
Right.
Try the
So much
coffee.
for quiet vacation.
Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
OK.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah. Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me.
No dobré, co bych
Call
takové
yourself
neudělal.
a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha! It does that. Get stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack.
Jabni do toho.
Now that's what I'm talking about, yes! This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Všechno, co jsi po mně chtěl? Tak já jdu zase na záchod.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Proč tu nesvítí světlo? No tak asi půjdeme na pány, ne?
Hello?
Když hledáme Stuckyho.
Mr. Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in.
Ne, kámo, tvoji navštěvu nechci.
I insist.
Thanks.
To je divné. Odejdi z restaurace. Tak jo.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Děkuji.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Nepovídej.
This really ought to be fixed. And then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time gone. Good to see you. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
No. Aby nekoukla.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
OK. No, objednávím asi nejde nic, tak je první.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Bye.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Jen tak pro jistotu.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Taky. Teď si nemohl. Co mu bylo?
That diner was a real nut house.
To bylo divný.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Teď.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
years to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Jsem z toho trošku divnej. Diverse Island.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Ostrovek je to pěkný, kámo. Jenom s takovýmhle domečkem. Nevypadá to špatně. Pravdě by se mi tam aj celkem líbilo. Ale měl bych strach. Ne, že ne.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Jasně. Jen to tady projdu.
Hello? Anyone here?
Je tady někdo? Kamčeno. Kamčeno.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Damn. Co tam dáváš? Je pěkný
I
skafandr.
needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the
Jo,
island.
neboj se. Všechno bude, jen to tu projdu.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
Maybe. 1970. Hustý, tak jdeme nahodit proud. Kam? Tady, tady. Tady.
The Deer Fest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less. Let's see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Main on KBFFM. Now, some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
No, bohužel.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Ty jsi detektiv.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
E plus B. Hello.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Generátor. Hej, kočím.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Tak samozřejmě, že se tam budu chtít podívat, nebo budu muset teda.
It was a beautiful place.
Logicky, jo.
I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Ty ale víš, že když spíš, tak se nedějou dobré věci. tak nevím, jestli je to úplně nejlepší nápad, kam. Jsem jako tak dlouho stál a čuměl do vodu. Jenom tak. Ale sklep. Já chci do sklepa. Co to je? Hello.
Alice? Honey?
Ale vypadá to pěkně, taky domeček. Akorát ideálka.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise.
Ale.
It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Já nechci do pracovny.
Surprise!
Alice?
Psací
What is
stůl.
this?
I guess I have a small
Překvapení je
confession
psací
to make.
stůl.
I thought maybe you could
Stroj
write
teda.
here that a change of scenery would get you
Damn
past.
it, Alice, everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No,
Yes.
it's not like that. That's not...
Hele, to tam bylo, babka tam byla.
Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Proč tam lezeš, kámo?
Damn it. Alice?
Zhaslo ti tam.
Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alice, I'm coming!
What the hell?
Nechal si tam samotnou, kámo. Neřím.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Už se koupe. Co? Slaší zaplavat při měsíčku. Tak co to je? Teď jsem byl ve vodě. Najednou jsem v autě. Je to auto, že?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Tak, co to je? Ještě teď jsem byl ve srubu.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Jo, tak to jsme dva. Ale než budu pokračovat, skočím si pro pití. Hned budu zpět. OK, jdeme dál.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Dlouhou cestu lesem na benzinovou stanici, mám radost.
Damn.
Tohle ten zvuk tady ale není moc dobře optimalizovaný v té hře. No, nevadí. Já nemám ani bater.
Hello?
Hello? Is someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night. Departure by Alan Wake.
Já už jsem tady tu kapitolu vlastně odehrál, takže mi tady zůstanou.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness.
Jo, tady to je tak, že prostě ty stránky rukopisů z toho příběhu píšou, spíš popisují vlastně průběh té hry, takže tam se můžete dopředu dočíst, co se stane. Což je cool. Zároveň si myslím, že to v pozdější části hry bude docela dost deprimující. Když se třeba dočtu, že tam na mě někdo vybafne a já tam budu muset jít. No ale všiml jsem si, že mi tady jedna stránka chyběla.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Možná. A možná taky jo. Nic. Jdem.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
I have an accident.
Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Jo, kámo, tak to chodí. Nemám ani baterku. Stál jsem stánky. Mnou stál posedlý. Dívat se na něj nebylo možné, jako by stál ve slepé skvrně způsobené mozkovým nádorem nebo nějakou oční chorobou. Tekly z něj stíny, jako se inkous roztéká ve vodě. Jako oblak krve po kousnutí žralokem. Byl jsem vyděšený k smrti. Sevřel jsem baterku, jako by na ní závisel můj život a přál si, aby se to už nepřibližovalo ani o kousek. Dále se něco stalo a zdálo se, jako by světlo začalo svítit jasněji. Jo, jasné. Kámo, já tady k tomu baterku nemám.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Nicholson v Osvícení. Viděli jste Osvícení? To je dobrá hororová klasika. Ale už mám baterku. Baterie. Mám i revolver. A není tu nějaká stránka. Telefon.
Yes!
Right Falls Sheriff Station.
Ty jsi boca.
And keep those cholesterol.
The bulldozer had gone over the cliff with the office. I hoped Stucky had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out.
Chceš to zaštěvat, kámo, nechceš? Jak je například to?
I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Šipky. A ty jdou vidět jenom na světle, ok. Se podívat, co tam mají.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Bednu a zásoby. Jupi. Mám světlici. Tady byl třeba asi vypnout generátor.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Tady asi nic. Já už domů. Nervy. Baterky. A náboj. Aspoň něco. Co máme tady? Další rukopis, ale na hovno je, že se mi tady neukazuje, které to jsou. A navíc mi jedna stránka chybí. A nepřišel jsem na to, kde je. Nevadí. Tak jdeme dalej. Ježiš. Vydařino. Ty zvuky jsou na hlavu.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Máme benzín, tak tam je třeba se dostat, ne? Ale tudma to nebude. Tak je. Nic. Tak ne. A vím. Trochu jaščí.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Pořád tam někde. A počkej, tady byl krokodál, to jsem přišel. Tady jsou zásobičky. Ne? Tak jenom rukopis. Tak jdeme dál. Ta atmosféra je to pěkná. Neříkám, že ne. Tady tam noha. Teďko, až ty zvuky do toho, to je zvládný, to vyběhnou. No, nemám na to baterku, kámo. Dalej, pobíjej to. Tak. Co bychom měli? Tady asi nahoru, že? Tady něco schovaného? Asi ne. Nahoru. Ale žlutá. Šipka. To označuje zásoby asi. Co jsem tak pochopil. Nahoru vylez. A tady. Jedu.
Taken. They're taken.
Let udat. Posedlí. Tak, baterek tady asi nebude nikdy dost. A my můžeme jít dál. Tady asi nic nebude. Tak jo. Tak jdeme dál. Budeme se cemhli. To někde vybavnou, že jo?
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Takže to přes schodiště nepovede. Můžu víc? Ani baterky, ani náboje. Se mi nelíbí. Se mi vůbec nelíbí. Nervy sama. Tak doufám, že tady aspoň bude něco dobrého. A jenom byl kopis. Brokovnička. Brokovnička, to. Si nechám na horší časy.
with all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Světlo už je. Se nám zpřístupní další panel. Ale hlavně už máme nějaký světlo. A ve světle jsem co? Chráněn. Tak, tady si děláme cestičku. Jo, tady ještě mi vlastně zůstaly předtím zásoby, co jsem si nemohl vzít. Tak. A můžeme jít. Přeskoč. Tady přeskoč. A jsme tu. Já vždycky nesnáším, když se ozve ten debilní zvuk. Co máme tady? Zásoby. Proč mi to vždycky přehodí zbraň?
I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. It is absolutely still. Sky is crystal clear as night.
Asi číst nebudu, protože stejně nevím, která to je.
The gas station was closer now. Its light welcoming in the darkness.
Belly Burster is the best with no curves. Monster is second best. The famous dog is...
Ale to je úplně nahodně. Save Like kokodek jsem se lekl. Čekal, že půjdou, ale jsem si jich nevšiml. Pusto. Tak, tady je save. Save heaven. Tady mi nic neudělá. Ok, ale já se musím dostat dál. No, možná kudy. Save heaven. Prkná. Já jsem se na ně měl vyskat. Tak ještě jednou, vždycky se to uložilo tady. Kde byla ta cesta? Kde byla ta cesta? Já jsem se ztratil. To je úplný odhad. To kolik vlastně? někam ani nic. Já jsem ztratil směr. No tady. Stránky rukopisů, teď s tím jebat nebudu. Tady, safe spot. No dobré, a mám tady, aha. Tady budou zase dobroty. Jo. Další signální. Zase někde ten obvod. Tam je. Ne. Mrdě. Přebít. No furt hejbe. Bateričky plné, vrkovnice. Televizor, nechám vám to tady běžet.
It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality. Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Ale zase jako kámo, kdyby mu neodpojil ten přístroj, tak by asi přežil, ne? To už se nikdy nedozvíme. A, brána otevřena. Okay, let's go. Dobré, k čemu to bylo dobré? Tady se mi to nelíbí. Vůbec se mi to nelíbí. Já ti kouřím, vydržte chvilku. Já moc se zbavím toho, ať mám v obě ruce volný. Jdeme na to. Já tak nemám rád, že někdo takhle rychle. To je nepříjemné. Hej, tak jak ti mám sundat? Super. Dobré, jebu na to.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Já jsem měl z toho, nevím proč, ale úplně v kůži, jak to tak pobíhal. Je to nepříjemné docela. Docela dost. Otevři mi bránu, dělej, otevři mi bránu. Ne, přijde někdo další, nebo jak to je?
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Doufám, že už mi dají pokoj.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting, at least for a moment. The the sane world reasserted itself. The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her, I'll fix her. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
To vůbec nebylo divný. Hry, aktivity, domova, rybářské pláva, pro děti, zubatý karolík odpoledne, nechci si ujít legendární průvod jeleního festivalu. OK. Nic víc? Tak ne, tak jdem pro telefon.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake.
Ne,
Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head.
Žádný strop.
Are you okay?
Tak kde jsme to byli?
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station. Okay?
Okay.
Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Je to divný. Nic tady nedává smysl. Kde je most? Kde je ostrov? Kde je naše chatka? Jsme tam byli. Alan Wake. To byl jenom takový prolog. Konec epizody 1.
Previously on Alan Wake.
V předchozích částech hry Alan Wake. No dobré, jsme teďkom hráli, takže to nemusíme jet. Před 3 lety New York.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Tak jdeme na kafe. Kde je kafe? Tady.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Okay. Zajdi za Alicí.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Ty úchyláky.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Ale počkej, já se nejdřív podívám. Měli pravdu, pícha předchází pádu, mohli jsme to teď akorát ležet ve sněhu a hlavě si promítat ten odporný sled událostí, které mě jsem zavedl. Můj vlastní soukromý film, paměť mého těla, osamocen ve vlastním procitnutí. Už zase jsem přemýšlel v metaforách. Ta svůdná žena byla pryč, stala jen trpká pachodě jeho policu, který mě zabil. Ty mám jít prý do pastí, je? Bylo to pozdní setkání, 13 let poté, co jsem se pomstil. Mě to nakonec dostihlo. Bylo to už příliš dlouho, než aby to ještě bolelo. Má krev zbarvila okolní sníh do ruda. V té nechutné břečce se už rozpustily všechny rozházené prášky na bolest a líní obcyklý dostatek, kde se smíchali s městským odpadem. Teď jsem je viděl, svou ženu i své dítě. Tato jsem doma. Jaké dítě? Nemáš dítě.
Alan! Please check the fuse box!
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on, now,
Honey,
please.
it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Hele lidi, už vám bylo 18, jestli ne, tak to vypněte. Ne, tady nic neukážu. No a dál příběh neznám.
How do you feel, Mr. Wick? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wick, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wick, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head. I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wick? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
No, tak hlavně, že by měl být na měsíčku. Starat se o pacienty, on si místo toho chodí rybařit. A ještě to říká veřejně. Promluv si se Sarah.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Je to sama jako z té kavárny.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Dobře. Neviděli jste toho muže? Zmizel 26.2007. Zvláštní znamení, rád vyhrávám. Něco říká. Richard Baum, Bruce Danský i Jacob Miller vyrazili pod stan, nevrátili se v plánovém termínu, nikomu se neozvat. Pokud jste je viděli nebo o nich máte nějaké zprávy, volejte prosím 5. Děkuji. Hi, Sarah.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he'd quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the gray float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over. Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Rukopis F5. Kde mám zase další?
Alice looked through the viewfinder.
Alice se podívala do hledáčku a zmáčkla poušť. Jezero Cauldron Brody. Koutkem oka něco zahledla, nějakou postavu ve stínu se sloubem. Možná štíhlou ženu v černých šatech. Měla fotoaparát a podívala se znovu. Nikdo tam nebyl. Pouze křoví, které svým tvarem zdánlivě připomněla člověka. Úsměvem zavrdila hlavou. A já zas nemám další dvě stránky. Nevím, jestli jsou někde tady.
You can get to the back lot through that door and down the corridor, Mr. Wake.
Thanks. I couldn't go anywhere yet. I had to play along with the caller. Alice's life was at stake.
Tak jsem neprošel, tady nic nebylo. Tak já nevím, jak to funguje tady s těma rukopisama posranýma.
The parking lot is through that door and down the corridor. Pay no attention to Walter Snyder on your way.
Ty tu řval něco osvětlo, že? Rukopis. Aha.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent with applied human qualities of something decidedly inhuman.
Ať už bychom to však nazvali jakkoliv, pravdou je, že se jí podařilo v restauraci najít dostatečně temné místo. Do chodby proniklo trochu světla a temnotu zahnalo. Když se nevzdala bez boje. Spisovatel to měl však už brzy vyřešit. Měl zajít na místo, kde temnota stále ještě vládla značnou mocí. Hustý.
Hey! Hey! Anybody out there? I'm not feeling so good. It's too damn dark in here. I don't want to be in here. Give me some light! Hey!
Bojí se tmy.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Dírou v plotě nalevo. OK, co tady vezmu termosku.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the Sheriff's Department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Dva intoxikované mladíky.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Něco na mě čekalo v opuštěném autě. Chápu. Ale kde je tady díra v kosti? Haha. Ty vole, jsem to rozběl. Rukopis.
The kidnapper fired his gun one
Ono se
last
ještě
time.
jednou vystřelili a stíny se rozplynuly v temnotě, ze které zešly. Vidíš, Wakeu, nic na tom není. Při pomyšlení na Alici si vyholkou se mi dělalo špatně. Stali jsme na mileneckém vrchu, skála, vodopády a hora za námi, červeně blikající světla rozhlasového vysílače svítí se konec. Nebylo jednoduché promluvit, ale nakonec jsem se k tomu donutil. Takže teď k věci. Kde je má žena?
Where's my wife?
We know.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Great Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Kidnappers. Nejde spustit. Tady očividně komu slouží. Teď asi zpátky. Asi zpátky. Už teď chodím pomalu. Aha.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Já píšu příběh. On už chrápe. To jsem asi mohl zapnout už předtím. Televizora se kouří. Ale já tu radši nechám rožnuté.
Marvelous, sir. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. but I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey, come on!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his
Hello, Barry.
agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Kostra mamuta kolumbského. Toto je jedinec starý zhruba 14 000 let, byl nalezen roku 1981 v asfaltových jámách v Labreanskému národním parku, byl darován roku 1998, když se mamut kolumbuský stal státní fosílí státu Washington. Získal jméno zubatý karlík a stal se oficiálním maskotem parku. Pecka, já doufám, že nebude nahánět nic takového. Tam nejdu, já si tady nejdřív projdu věci. Jestli tu nebudou nějaké rukopisy.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Jo, zůstaň tady. To musí zrastnout. To bude asi tam ten týpek, co?
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done. Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
What happened?
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing, listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Ty seš poces.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Okay.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Vysílač. Okay.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
No, myslím si, že ten rozhovor vůbec nebyl důležitý, jelikož do mě akorát šil.
Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Taky nemusí dostat žádnou, vole. Hej, teď jsem měl 20 baterek, proč mám jenom 7? Tady bude roznuté. Jasné. No nic, tak tady už asi nic dalšího není. A máš si stisknout vypínač. Já chci na Milenecký vrch.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Come up to the door now.
Jo, zamkni si, co chceš. Barry si s Alicí nikdy moc nerozuměl. Věděl však, že Alan i miloval nadačí. A teď se jí něco stalo. A Al stál s pistolí v ruce a vykládal věci, ze které se lidi zavírají do polstrovaných cel. Vypadalo to, jako by jeho přítel prošel těžkým psychotickým záchvatem, který ho zcela odtrhl od reality. Barry z toho měl pořádně nahnat. Posránek. Já tam, nebylo tam něco ještě? Ono je cesta dál. Tak já se ještě mrknu tady. Ale tady asi nic zajímavého nebude. Jo, termoska. Tak můžeme jít dál. Páč bez termosky by to nešlo. Tam nemůžu jít autem. Tady jsem byl, tady teda nic už. Nic. Tady.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
A měli Alice. Je tam někdo? Tam to bliká, tam nejdu. Kokos. Jsem se lekl. Zvuky jsou tak nepříjemné. Tam je nějaký vypínač. Není vypínač, to je rádio.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace. No fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
To bylo všechno. Ale jsem ho viděl tam za tím srubem. Tak kam zmizel? Pak jsem se ho celkem dost zlekl. Bylo to celkem dost hodně nepříjemný. Nic. Tady se houpou duchové. Co to zase je? No jasné, že se zasne. Proč taky ne, že jo? Já nevím, proč to hraju. Tak nevím. Ale atmosféra pěkná. Ale to jsem to. Teď se lajknu, protože se ta televize zapne, že jo? Ne, já ji zapnu sám.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish.
To je Night Springs, kurva.
Especially in Night Springs.
Někdo tam dostane, nebo?
Tonight's episode. The Man in the Mirror.
Člověk v zrcadle.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took your kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
To je hodně nepříjemné. Hodně nepříjemné. A je to fajn, protože to navazuje takovou tu temnou, potemnělou atmosféru. Které si člověk fakt bojí. Podělaný brány. Telefon. A vybourané auto, protože tady vybourané auto. By nemělo být, ne? Nekrmte zvířata. Tak jo. Další rukopis. Stránka chybí. Takže se mi někde propál. Rose věděla, že do ní Rusty zamilovaný. A i ona ho měla ráda. Měla ho opravdu ráda. Naučili tancovat a život jí zase naučil cenit si hodných mužů. Choval se k ní hezky, dokázali vyloudit úsměv na rtech, díky němu se cítila spokojení. Rusty však pro ní nebyl vysněným princem z pohádky, což bohužel podtrhovalo nepříjemnou pravdu. Ani zdaleka necítila to, co on. A já jsem jako někde vynechal rukopis, nebo proč mi to tam píše, že stránka chybí? Já se snažím procházet všechno. Těžký vzduch v návštěvnickém centru byl prochnutý odporným puchem, jako by snad nějaký zatechl utopenec vylezl ze svého hrobu. Rusty nepřestával vykašlávat krev. Můj pohled se spezl na pokroucený tvar jeho zlomené nohy. Ten útok byl brutální. Max v kleci kňučel. V Rustyho očích zřešila děsivá hruza a úzkost. Vydechl. Pane Wakeu, přihodilo se to přesně tak, jak to stálo na té stránce. Aha, takže Rusty ho ještě potkám. Visitor Center.
The vision left me weak. This was no-headed.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Anybody? Help me!
Rusty.
Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help!
Hello?
Back here. I'm back here. Hey, please help me. Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
I will right back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Ty vole. Typou.
Good boy.
Away. Rozsvíť světla. Šlo v kanceláři asi naproti, že? A říkal, že se to
The
stalo.
only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Že se to stalo přesně, jak bylo na rukopisu. Narastým útočím. Návštěvnické centrum bylo upitelné, ale i tak ten náraz rozbil přední část budovy na kusy. Rastým to hodilo přes hlavu jako hadrovou panenkou, tvrdě dopadl na protější zeď. Zdálo se, že ho nic nebolí, dokud se nepokusil pohnout a neuviděl svou nohu ohnutou do nepřirozeného úhlu. Zároveň ho do útrobu bodalo zlomené žebro. Rusty zaskučel bolestí i strachem. Obával se, že tu umře úplně sám. Ten umře sám. Umře se mnou. Není to něco? Je tu termoska. Je to děsivý. Wake se dostává do bezpečí. Na poslední chvíli jsem uhnul a vrhl se k zemi, se která rozstříšila kmen strom. Padl jsem do jezírka jasného světla, pálily mě plíce, byl jsem příliš vyčerpaný, než abych mohl pokračovat. Stohl jsem a čekal na smrtící úder. Ten však nepřišel. Zvedl jsem hlavu, v temnotě za mnou se nic nehýbalo. Prozatím jsem byl v bezpečí, ponořen do záplavy chladného světla. Takže na nás zautočí kámoš se sekerou. To mám radost. Ale kde nahodím světla? Tady. Tam nech.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with tiny patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Tohle to mi asi nedělá dobře.
Just need hunting licenses.
Something had torn a man-sized hole in the wall.
O velikosti mamuta. To nechce. Mě spíš zajímalo, že tu něco není. Ještě tohle je. Samozřejmě, že dají termoska. Ale to je všechno. Říká se tomu temno. Můj milý pane. To tam ne? Furt je to zamčené.
Please don't feed the animals.
Ale
watching? Who purges a park? License, obey! At all times.
Já jsem další.
Rusty, no! Never. Never approach any other closer than 45 yards.
Já umírám.
Must be least. Never. To remove any historical artifacts from the park. Or even simple berries.
Kdyby to aspoň netrvalo tak dlouho. Tady ti jsou v pohodě celkem. Teď jich není nějak extra moc. Horší to je, když tu jsou ty rychlé svině. Kolik máme? 3:45. Tady teda vlastně nic nebylo už. Tak jdeme na Milenecký vrch. Kámo, ale tam chodí něco moc velkého. Moc velkého. Nějaký rukopis. Ať mi bude někdo volat.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Hej, myslím to vážně. Já nie jsem blázen. Tak tam budu muset jít. Nějaký rukopis nebo něco. Ale zpět. V tom posledním okamžiku vědomí Rusty myslel na Rose. Byl starší než ona. Rose sotva vyrostla z puberty. Cítil se s ní však opět mladý a díky ní dokázal zapomenout jakoukoliv na noze pro něj jakou kouli, na noze pro ní znamenalo jeho dávno rozpadlé manželství. Ještě stále nosil prstýnek, nejspíš čekal na to, až mu sama řekne, aby mu jej sundal. Teď už k tomu nikdy nedojde. Super, takže víme, že Barry umře. To je celkem dost nemilé. No a tak to už. Baterky a náboje už nemůžu vzít. Nějaká termoska? Ne. Tak ne.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Na druhém konci naučné stezky. Tak můžu tu dma? No dobré, to je ta naučná stezka, nebo to je na tu? Takže jestli tohle je cesta dál. Já si chci nejdřív vybrat tady. Shit. Ježiš, proč všechno padá. Superka. Tím se nedá vyhýbat, vole. Dementi. Dobré, tohle je naučná cesta. Že tady je cesta dál, takže tam to ne. Tam to je nějaká secret way. Tak se mrkne nejdřív tam. Moonshine Cave. Proč já dobrovolně lezu do temné jeskyně? Ježíš, nestřelej zbytečně. Já už vím proč. Páč, tady jsou zásobičky. Kurva, ale asi tady nejsou jenom zásobičky. Páč, to tak vypadá, že tady něco běhá pod. Brkovnice. A bateričky. No nic, tak aspoň mám brokovnici. Šaradadada. Tak teď můžeme jít dál. Ale mezi tím si dám pauzu a skočím se vyčurat. OK. Jedu dál. Don't feel. Doufám. $100 pokuta. To je humus. No, Peak. Tam se musíme dostat. Moje první viditelné velké světlo. Já vím, je to tam tím směrem, ale tady by taky něco mohlo být. Haha. Rukopis. Barry se setkává s Rose. Zdálo se, že kromě Rose nemá v Bright Falls nikdo úplně tím, kde by Alan mohl být. Ta číšnice z restaurace ho viděla naposledy. Pak jako by se vypařil z povrchu země. Rose patřila přesně mezi ten typ jeho obdivovatelů, který Al nesnášel. Jenže se vážně snažila pomoct. Také byla chytrá a tom, co se dělo ve městě, věděla poměrně hodně. Barry mu se líbila, ale to nebylo nijak překvapivé. Co se týkalo žen, shodli se Barry s Alanem jen málo kdy. Okay. Ten zvuk nevěstí nic dobrého. Každou chvíli se vynosí. Tak odkud vybat? Co to? Kámo, tak ty jsi jinde. Tam jako další. Kokos. Tebe jsem neviděl. Nemám HP. Se tady rychle doplním. Napiju se. Můžeme jít. Tak a teď už mi dejte pokoj. Degeš. No dobré, taky poměrně. Já jsem bez náboru. Mám tady něco? Tak, jdeme dál. Já už díky světlu. Ty vole. Ty vlastně zase je. No a je po mně. Tak ale když nejdou vidět nikde, vole, tak... No tak já to musím jít znova. Teď jsem uhýbal. Tady byl někde ještě jeden. Bo jsem zase v prdeli. To je celkem daleko, jako. To asi nedám jen tak, já nemám světlušku. Já nemám žádnou světlušku. Právě chcete, vytáhneme těžký kalibr. Ty vole. No takovou to nedám, protože nemám tolik munice. Já vás prdím, tam doběhnu. Já prostě zběhnu. To žiješ, tak možná ne. No dobré, tak tam nedoběhnu, protože mě nenechají. Ty kokos. Tomu jsem použil. To je úplně jedno, jestli tam běhám nebo ne, protože tam stejně zdechnu. Co dělám špatně? Co dělám špatně? Proč tam furt zdechám? Že tady není za tolik nábojů, abych si to mohl hrát, bo. No, pojďme ještě. Oni vole, když se tu běhnou tak debilně. Tam klidně na čipu vole všechny světla, světlý baterky a tak. Ale ono to vůbec nepomáhá. Doufám, protože už nemám nic. Ne, žádný záchranný bod? Proč ne? Proč? Ne. Záchranný bod. Oho, jest. Hlavně potřebuji nějaký náboj. Opět. Zahnul jsem za roh a bál jsem se, co by mohl míhavý paprsek odkrýt. Náhle se ve světle objevil načmáraný symbol louče. Za ním ukrytý za kamenem. jsem nalezl otlučenou kovovou bednu. Nebylo to náhodou, ukrývaly se v ní zásoby, baterky, světlice a munice. Věci, jež jsou zapotřebí k tomu, abyste mohli projít noční temnotou. Zdálo se, že to tu nechal někdo, kdo věděl to samé, co já, a ještě mnohem víc. To mi brzo říkají, vole, o tom. Když takové už jsme našli dávno předtím. A tady je termoska, kterou si vezmu. Jo, tak teď nevím kudy. Tady to se skočit asi nepůjde. Tam jsem přišel. Takže cesta je asi dál tady. The taken are filled with darkness. To mám radost. Zakrvácený tričko. Jasně. Já si tady zdechnu teďko. Já nemám náboje, vole. Poslední náboj. Poslední. Tam je cesta dál. Ale kde máš, vole, tu značku z pochodní? Nikde tu není. Žádné žluté znaky. Žádné schované náboje. Já jsem přišel tam od tama. Kafe. Souvenir shop. Trout tree. A tady to je. Jsem viděl z vrchu. Jestli tu někdo teďkom vybavne, tak je po mně. Strom, ze kterého pochází tento kotouč, začal růst v roku 1846, tedy v roce, kdy byla podepsána Oregonská dohoda. O Betrukusích jsou vyznačeny další význačné události. Záležíme blablabla. Strom sražen bleskem. Okay. Abych radši našel nějaké náboje, kámo, protože už jsem úplně v prdeli. Takže nemám, kámo, nemám nic. Poslední náboj do brokovnice. Tak se asi půjdu klouzat, vole. Nightingale příjezd. Agent Nightingale rozhodně nechtěl trávit čas v Bright Falls. Neměl taková malá městečka rád a taky neměl rád stromy a kávu. Teď už věděl, jaká hrůza se ukrývá za výkladními skříněmi obchůdků s úsměvy místních. Zoufale si přál otočit auto a prostě ujet. Měl však práci. Musel chytit toho spisovatele za každou cenu. Proč mě? Co jsem mu udělal? Běžte do řití, protože si tady někdo objeví, vole, tak já jsem úplně v prdeli, protože mám jeden posraný náboj. Jeden. Sloví jeden. Já se neubráním. Ale tady je asi milenecký vrch, že jo? Tam jedu zachránit svoji milou. Jedním nábojem do brokovnice. Proč? Aha. Dramatická chvilka. No jsem v prdeli prostě, to říkám. Oni mají meče, sekery, všecko. Trpí. Hello.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares won't keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up. You set him up, and I'll knock him down, Wake.
Prej, protože takhle je to v příběhu. OK. Podržením tlačítka použiješ světlici. Ale.
Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Pull them off, damn it!
Asi bychom měli hrát tam. S nima mám asi bojovat.
Scare them off!
Já jsem se vyplýtval, ale všechno.
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it. Oh, you feeling better now, Wade? All cozy and safe.
Samozřejmě.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Ale já už nemám čím. Navíc bez zbraní ještě k tomu.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Předělej co mám.
That's right. You just keep coming.
Zabíjej, ale. Hej, tak ty jsi ale úplný kreten. To tě nezabíjí. Co je? Co oni tady dal? Tady. To je úplný kretenoslav. On nic nedělá. To aby mě zabil, vole. Zabij ho. To je úplně dement. To je chujovina. Nebu to, nehraju to. Jak se tam mám ubránit, vole, když on je nezabíjí.
Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake. That's right. You just keep coming. You that? Boy.
Ty si levej. Hej, tak ale hní se.
Piece of cake, Wake.
Zabij ho. Pítla. Nevěřím tomu. Ten první průchod to bylo úplně k hovnu.
Where's my wife?
I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're going to bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
Já jsem si nestihl vzít termos.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth.
Jsi dement. No ale já musím čurat. Než tam dojdem. No a my se vydáme dále přes les. Dále přes les, dále přes les. Jo, jdeme dál.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Tam byla termoska. Tu máme Alicin strach ze
On more
tmy.
than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark.
Alice se mi najednou snažila vysvětlit, jak funguje její strach ze tmy. Proto pro ní nebyla temnota pouhou absencí světa, ale něčím mnohem hmatatelnějším. Byla něčím, čeho se mohla dotknout a cítit to. A co hůř, měla dokonce vlastní mysl. Velmi zvrácenou a zlou mysl. Pro ní se věci ve chvíli, kdy se jich dotkla temnota, měnily. Stalo se z nich něco jiného, něco cizího a nic se před nimi nemohlo cítit bezpečí. Nikdy jsem pořádně nepochopil, o čem to mluví. Až doteď. Až doteď. OK. Takže tady asi všechno, světlice 4. A teď, jelikož máme světlice, tak to bude úplně... Co to je za debilní zvuky? Nikde nic? Nikde nic. Jsme jeli být, tam je zase. Asi nic. Kámo, já tě tam vidím. Já tě tam vidím. A už tam není. Je úplně v prdeli. Jaká termoska? Je tady se teda ojebat, jo. Nemusím jít po vyšlapané cestičce. Asi budu muset. A tady jdu úplně zbytečně. Nestaň se přes les, to je tak na hovno. Jde to vzít? No, já jsem to věděl, já jsem myslel, že to půjde vzít, nebo tak. No dobrá, no. Tak jsem se poučil. Tak ideme ďalej. Otázkou je, jestli je to chytne taky, anebo ne. No ale jelikož je to temnota, tak asi pochybuju. Dobre, tady to asi nebudu prozkoumávat všude možně. Ale náboje se hodí. Co je tam? Rukopis. Co tu máme? Sarah přemýšlí o Wakeovi. Výručky právníkem, které na ní vypsal Wakeův agent, neudělali na Sarah nejmenší dojem. Nechal však Wakea bez protestu jít, protože na něm bylo něco zvláštního. Něco, co jí připomínalo otce. Byla si téměř jistá, že Wake by své ženě neublížil. Pak si vzpomněla, jak se vrhl na Hartmana, jak se ho bez varování zmocnila vražedná zuřivost. Sarah, to je ta policajtka, že? Myslím, že jo. Tak dál asi půjdu. Jak to, že jsi tak rychlej? Podělání. Je to no a pak, že jsem většině bez návojů. To není bedna se zásobama. Proč? Hlavně nevím, co mám jít. Sem. Demente. Kam zmizel? Kam spadl? Už běží. Už běží. Ale já jsem si. Chtěl jsem to. Aha. Je dveře? Jsem si na začátku stěžoval, že mám pochuj a pod baterek, že je nespotřebuju. A ono spotřebuju. A ještě jich mám málo. Rukopis. Tu noc se střídala jedna beznadějná situace za druhou. Byl jsem vyčerpaný a měl jsem pocit, jako by moje tělo někdo rozžvíkal a zase vyplivl. Baterka mi stiskla v ruce a každá stisknutí spínače vysílalo do mé paže bolestivý impuls, ale konečně jsem se dostal na okraj lesa a začínalo to by vypadat nadějněji. A v ten okamžik jsem zaslechl motorovou pilu. Takže až na okraji lesa. Ale i tak to není nic, co bych chtěl. No, to není brokovnice. To je odstřelovačka. Tak jo, dostaň se před. Asi sem.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Jo, kámo, tak to nechytám. Ale tady se namrknout, třeba tam bude něco dobrého. Nevím, co to je, nebo k čemu. Jo. A tady máme šipečku. Jsou na hovno zvuky. Právě to se akorát urychlí. No, k čemu to bylo dobré, jako? Světlice. Tak, jdeme dál. Už bych se chtěl akorát dostat přes ten les. A pro dnešek to zabalím. Zastý zvuky. Co jako? Co teď udělat? Co? Neuděláš nic. A já asi taky ne. Nevadí, důležité je, že safe spot máme. Já tě vidím. Tak, to bychom měli. Jdem to zkusit. zase nepříjemný. Tady je světlo. Wow. Kolik vás tu je, už? Já myslel, že tady něco je, protože jsem nechtěl zdrhnout úplně, ale... Je to okay. Důležité je, že jsem se dostal na stage. Čak proč ne? Fokus. Aha. Dostaň se na střechu mlýnu. Okay. Třeba bude tady něco? Je tady rukopis. Na pile byl hrozný nepořádek. Buňku, která sloužila jako kancelář, někdo shodil ze skály. Policista Thornton se vyškrábal z trosek, byl rozčilený a namáhal lapal po dechu. Nikdo to není, to je zvláštní. Není to snad divný? Mulligan znuděně hlasitě potáhl. Vždycky je to k sakru divný Thorntone. A tak a je, proč je to divný tentokrát? Dobrá, takže teď zpět. Sem. Když Barry viděl, jak na návštěvnické centrum útočí temnota, uvěřil. Lidé, o kterých ale říkal, že je střelil, to nebyli nějací místní blázni. Svět se nějak změnil, jako by někdo bez varování přepnul programy. Myslíte si, že se díváte na sitcom, ale ve skutečnosti sledujete horor. Když na strop začali útočit ptáci, Barryho to nijak nepřekvapilo, jen vyděsilo. Takže víme, co nás čeká. Pan Barry umře. A na srub zaútočí šílení ptáci. Přes les. The darkness blurs her face. Temnota nosí její tvář. Dobrá, přepnu. To je lovecká puška. Takže nábojčky. Hej, cesta dál. Rukopisy žádný. Ježíš. Tak debilně ho ovládá. Nechoď za světlíšky. Kokos. To je zase ten, že? Štěstí. Máš to přebité, máš to přebité. Mám tolik baterek zas, kámo. Ale už to vypadá, že bychom se mohli blížit k cíli. Nevím, světlici. A tady tolik zásob, jestli to je konec. Tak to znamená jediné. Velká hromada nepřátel. Že? No doufám, že to nebude něco obřího. Aha, třeba. To je to, o čem jsme slyšeli, četli. A kdyby to s tím nebylo tolik. Kámo. Se dá zabít nebo ne. Dá se zabít. No, myslel jsem, že to bude boss nějaký a... No asi ne. Vteřinku. Potřebuji nahoru, že? Kde je ta cesta? Záchytný bod aktivován. Prakon.
Barry?
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
Are we crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Veranda je plná ptáčků. Ptáček, zpěváček, ptáček, zpěváček, ptáček, zpěváček.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods. I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
No tak ho vem, ne? Tak asi budu muset dát nějaký klíč. Hajzl, ne. Střílí povídku. Příkaz agenta FBI mi přimrazil k zemi. Říkal jsem si, že se vzdám. Stejně to šlo všechno do háje. Mohl jsem se na to vykašlat a nechat někoho jiného, a co to postará. Něco však bylo špatně. Můžete tomu říkat instinkt. Jeho postoj, způsob, jakým držel zbraň, to nebyl přítel. Podal jsem se do díry v plotu, v uších mi zněly výstřely. Znovu jsem klopítal do temnoty. Pošlezu sem. Je tu tma. Protože náboje. Klíče.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Alice dies. Vsadím se, že vylezu ven. No mě to nenechalo ani vyjít ven. Já jsem chtěl říct, že vsadím se, že vylezu ven a začnu na haňačky, ale ono vylezlo ještě dřív, než jsem vůbec ven vyšel. No jebal psík, jdeme pro auto. Rychlý řízení brzdy. Zabij ho to aspoň. A jo. Všechny vás to je. Takže si nebudu dobře říct. Nejde. Pojďte. jsi moc velký na to, abych tě nechal. A já asi radši nechám ani vás. Vás je tady celkem hodně. Vteřinku. Vteřinečku. Možná. Já nevím, jestli se to dá vylézt z toho nebo ne. Už mi to auto celkem dost kouří. A dobré, už jsme tady. Nejsme, musíme ještě vejít. Ježiš. Jo, já se tu dma nedostanu. No, tak jak se tam dostanu? Hej, tam asi taky. Je, vás je tady víc? Tak jak to mám dojít? Se mi nelíbí. No já potřebuji, aha, se dá víc toho. Já myslel celou dobu. Vole, co to bylo za hře.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Co to bylo za posraný řev? Ty vole. Kámo, nechtěli byste mě nechat na pokoji. Asi ne. To mohli byste. Já jsem vám nic neudělal.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
Kdy ho mám
I
vzít?
don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. Not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Yes. Tak ho nám zaberem. No, dodělám tady
Barry
toto.
had talked about birds over the phone.
Dodělám tady toto a budeme končit. S Alanem pro dnešek. Já ho zabiju. Tady mi to vede k zásobám.
So glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I lost the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
uvidím. Kolik vás je?
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
Já žiju.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
Good girl.
Wake. How the heck?
Takže přeju příjemný zbytek dne.